So this will be day 4 of our road trip, going to a pilgrimage to Fuddruckers. So we're in Saskatoon. The things you see that you didn't expect. Now I'm just going to turn the camera around, and then I'll do like a little opening thing here. Hold on. Can you see that? Oh my God, Hooters! Because when I think of Saskatchewan, I think of Hooters. Now, what's really interesting to me, all the places, like I loved Hooters when I was younger, because where else can you go to see a bird sanctuary in a restaurant? You know, like, oh man, like you can see a ptarmigan, maybe perhaps a loon at Hooters. I remember the history of Hooters. It was interesting because when they started out, they claimed that the bird, the state bird of Georgia, was an owl, and people called it a hooter, which I never thought. Because when I was a kid, it was like, you remember Hootie the hoot owl, give a hoot, don't pollute. It wasn't give a hooter, take a dump. It was, they're called owls. They're called. They didn't call them Hooters. Like when I was a kid, they would like you to believe in Georgia, and I think this was actually on the old menu, that Hicks on Friday night would go out and say, "Hey, let's get some guns. We'll go shooting at Hooters." When I was growing up, shooting at Hooters meant something else. You know what I'm saying? It was a euphemism. So, anyways, for me, it's interesting to see. I had to drive all the way from Vancouver to find Fuddruckers, and lucky me, there's also a Hooters here. The things you find in Saskatchewan. So anyways, this is day 4 of bad tourism with your host, Bad Tourist, because all I do is make fun of everything pretty much. So today we're driving from Saskatoon, and I think we're going to end up in back in Alberta in Medicine Hat. So I'm sure there'll be plenty of stupid things for me to talk about. Right now, somebody's getting me a coffee at Starbucks, because you can't find Starbucks anywhere. So I'm excited about the first coffee of the day to get the rasp off. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, yay Hooters. Big time Hooters. I guarantee there's probably guys in shorts in there. Enjoy the finger. I bid adieu, Fuddruckers. I will miss you. You were my friend on odd occasions. And once again, I just want to say, David Eby, if you're watching, and I know he's not. Or, you know what? Albertans can't decide between a racist psycho and a logical thinking individual. So I'm going to say I'm undecided. Hold on a second. I'm undecided, okay? I can't decide between a government that's done a good job, even though the new leader's a bonehead, or a colossal sack of lying pieces of shit whose reason it is that you can't buy a house. So if the Liberals, who are now the BC United, if you can get me a Fuddruckers in Vancouver, I will vote for you. I don't give a crap about your shit record and your shit letter. What? Jimmy Patterson? If Jimmy Patterson's listening, give me a goddamn Fuddruckers. I don't care about Hooters. Get me a Fuddruckers. If you can't give me a Hooters, that'd be fine. Anyways, onward ho to the next place. Okay, I just gotta say this. I was excited to find a Starbucks in Saskatoon for my first coffee of the day, but I just gotta say, it tastes exactly like the brown poop flavored pea that I got in a truck stop in Valmont that I put 2 Splendas and a hazelnut creamer in. This goddamn coffee tastes like a truck stop coffee in Valmont. Bitching over. Okay, I just can't let it go. I just had another sip. Now here's the thing about Starbucks. Usually Starbucks, to me, is the equivalent of happiness in my belly of having sex with a porn star. This coffee right here, this one right here I'm drinking here from the Starbucks in Saskatoon, is more like fucking a calorically challenged chick behind an outhouse in a bar in a field on the side of the road in Arkansas.
Or the downtown east side.
I'm sorry, what?
The downtown east side.
Downtown east side. Again, David Eby, thanks for the prop. Alright, so here, the highway that we're on is the Louis Riel Trail. And I know this is a bad tourism video, but I'm going to try to educate you on something. I could be wrong. I could be Mandela affecting this. You know, who knows? Nobody gives a crap. So, here's what I recall in school. History makes the difference. Louis Riel was a Métis leader. And they stood up to the white people because white people are awful and the scourge of society. Yes, I'm white. He stood up to them and he led a rebellion against the white oppressors. And he was tried for treason and hanged and died. So fast forward 150, 200 years later, and they named a highway after him. So good for you, Louis. It paid off. Your perseverance. Right now he's in, let's say, heaven or wherever maybe people go.
Spirit world.
He's in the spirit world. He's going, gee, thanks. Thanks for the highway naming, you assholes. So, two things I just want to bring up while we're driving. Oh, look, is that Regina? It's only 2 hours away. I came up with a new game while we're driving in Saskatchewan. Is it roadkill or is it an exploded tire? We're not sure. You have to take bets. Drinking your Bud Light or whatever on the way. The other thing I wanted to talk about, since you brought it up, is I'm going to turn this around again because, you know, it's either my face to keep you awake because you're frightened, to make you fall asleep because there's nothing going on. We're listening Tragically Hip in honor of Saskatchewan. So, Jen, this is Jen over here. I don't show her shit. I don't want her to get stalked. So, you get glimpses sometimes. Woo, woo. That was all you get.
The pointer.
She's the one that sticks her fucking finger in my face. So anyway, she brings up a good point. Tragically Up, Sundown, Paris of the Prairies. So if you're from Saskatchewan and you're not overly insulted by anything I've said in the last 2 days, where is the Paris of the Prairies? Is it a rhetorical question? Is it? Because I'm pretty sure that Regina ain't the Paris of the Prairies. I'm pretty sure it's definitely Prince Albert. Is Moose Jaw the Paris of the Prairies? I don't know. I would like to know where the Paris of the Prairies is. So if you could let me know.
This week, I want to watch Sundown.
You want to watch Sundown? That's Gordon Lightfoot. It's a different Gordon.
The sun go down.
I want to watch the sun go down in Paris of the Prairies. I want to surf some wheat fields. You know what I'm saying? We just drove by the International Raceway where they, I guess, monster trucks, mud boggers, tractor pulls. I'm guessing.
Quads.
I'm pretty sure they're in their NASCAR.
Pigs.
Quads. Anyways, I'm gonna turn it. I hope you don't see his license plate. This guy loves driving on the rumble strips. He's easily distracted. I'm just wondering what the hell that is. Is that considered a Kwanzaa?
That's a yurt.
No, Kwanzaa. I always say that's a yurt.
That's a yurt.
What do you do in a yurt? Oh, you park your trailer. Ooh, Blackstrap Provincial Park. Okay. What do you do at Blackstrap Provincial Park? And Prairie Donaire. Ooh. That's probably got roadkill in it. It's a good chance. The K of C. Those are cows. Ooh, what's that? Is that the billboard where the cops hide?
It's a Saskatchewan Rough Riders helmet.
A Saskatchewan Rough Riders helmet. What do you take a picture in that? That's cool. Go Riders! Go Riders! Oh yeah. Coming up on, you can see those grain elevators from like 15 minutes ago because, you know, flat Earth. Keniston. There's an alternate route to Keniston. If you don't want to bypass Keniston, you can go into Keniston. Yeah, but anyways, if I can turn this around. It brings up a good point. We're in Saskatchewan, we're driving. We're listening to Tragically Hip. But the problem is here, we got Starbucks. We should be eating Timbits, drinking doubles, eating ketchup chips, eating turkey jerky. Wait, what?
With Pilsner in the back.
Oh yeah, we should be throwing our Pilsner stubbies out the window when you're done there. Oh, turn this around. Dildo, there's dildo. Oh, good for you, Saskatchewan. Every town gets a double-ended dildo. French ticklers for everyone. That was it Jomo? Is that his name? Premier Jomo. That was his campaign slogan. French ticklers for everybody. I'm a horrible person. So at this point, I just enjoy seeing the giant double-ended dildo. But now I've noticed that there's also a guy with his hand under a sack of balls trying to scratch him. We got a dildo! We got a dildo! And that's all we got. Oh, it just had a picture of like a Macintosh computer and it said Wi-Fi on it or something. Oh my God. And next year they get running water. That's good for you guys. I already missed the name of the town. I wasn't even watching.
Kraken.
I was just looking. Kraken?
Kraken.
Released at Kraken! Oh, it's Crake.
Oh, Crake.
Crake! Good for you, Crake, for having reasons for me to mock you. I'm sure you're thrilled that that happened. Looking for a dildo. They got a dildo. I think I also saw a curling rock. So they have dildos and curling rocks. I didn't see the name of the town. I'm not even paying attention to the name of the town. All I want to know is, do they got a dildo? What is wrong with me as a person? Where do you start?
Issues.
I have a lot of issues, but at least I got swimming holes. Oh, look, that's a mansion. That's the rich guy. He's got $50, so he can afford that house. Bethune. Welcome to Bethune. Ladies, they got a big sign. Oh, you could camp behind that sign.
What a buffoon.
What a Bethune. Next stop.
Dyke.
No, well, it's Dyke. No, it's Dilkey. Dilkey, where they have tipsy ciders. Okay. So this is Lumsden, you say? Okay, well, we got a dildo, we got a scratchy. No, we don't have a scratchy ball. Yeah, I think I saw a shower though, so they have running water. That's pretty cool. And a gully. And a sign that says north. Rowan's Ravine Provincial Park. This is a ravine. Go ahead, you don't even want to say it. A man they call Ravine. This is where you learn to stop smoking. Oh, that's actually almost an interesting view of something. Sorry, we're just trying to think of good tourist things. Like, I make fun of everything. Saskatchewan is its own thing, so they could have like a slogan. When I was a kid, it was like Saskatchewan, we get you there. Saskatchewan, catch the fever. Saskatchewan, when you're tired of scenery, come here. Saskatchewan, if you got $80, you can buy a house here. What was you were saying?
Instead of got milk, got wheat.
Got wheat. But I like that other one. Saskatchewan, we can see you coming. That's where I would pause this if I could pause. But this is me pretending to pause. How about this one? Saskatchewan. Hey, remember that cool show called Corner Gas? That was here. Remember that? That was something. Hey, we got a Canadian football team. I like to see it coming. Oh yeah, that's my favorite. Saskatchewan.
You can see them coming.
Oh yeah, here. Saskatchewan, we could see you 3 provinces away. And please, could you clean your head before you get here? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, please welcome to Regina, where they have a sign you could probably camp behind. That's a nice. Shows like some taller buildings. Regina. What's interesting about Regina?
There's taller buildings.
Oh, wow. How do I know those aren't like granaries? They're on the south side. Regina is where the Saskatchewan Rough Riders football team plays. Go Riders! It's a large city in Saskatchewan. I think it's 250 or 300,000 people. I got nothing. You got anything? Regina, the girls they got angina. I don't know what angina is. It just rhymes. I was trying to come up with a little slogan, a little song, a little whoop-de-doo from me to you, Regina. Welcome us to your city.
They saw us coming.
Yeah, you knew we were coming 3 days ago. You saw the car. We got the blue Jeep. We got the one blue Jeep in town. Yeah. Oh, yep. Turn this around. That is definitely some kind of what do you call it? Skyline. They need one of those Saskatchewan Khalifas in this town. That's what they need. If they had a 40-foot tall building, that would be the tallest building in Saskatchewan, I think. There's the mountain. Ooh, the Saskatchewan mountain. That's the last Saskatchewan mountain. Well, I'm going to video next time I see something interesting. I'll video that. Stay tuned. Okay, so we've had to find a Starbucks to make up for that last one, because that last one was awful. I am craving porn star sex. Make me a coffee and we'll call it porn star sex. I don't know what you'd put in it. A lot of whipped cream probably. Punch buggy. But we're gonna try again. So it's second coffee time. It's second coffee time. Would you like a second coffee with me? I would like a second coffee. Second coffee. It's 1 o'clock and I want a second coffee. Does that mean I have a problem?
Nope.
I think.
Well, on holidays.
I'm on holiday, damn it. Who goes to Saskatchewan on a holiday?
We do.
We do. Such a sad group. This to me is the coolest thing I've ever seen in my life. Not a single person writing a screenplay. Well, I am happy to say that I can't say it's really porn star sex, but what this is first day on the job porn star sex. It's not bad. There's nothing wrong with this one.
No, it's pretty good too.
Delightful, Jane. I'm okay with that. It was it's a redemption for the other one. I am happy to see civilization creeping this far inland. Not that it's not civilized, but I know for a fact that Starbucks is probably not the first choice. Tim Hortons would be. But I know from growing up on the border of Saskatchewan and Alberta that people prefer their coffee black with nothing. So to get a frappalappa crappalappa dabba dabba, it's a little to ask. So I'm happy with the second coffee of the day. And onward ho to look for something interesting about Regina. Saskatchewan legislature. I said that like Tom Green. I saw a river. It's an interesting bridge. And I saw Rotary Park. So this is where they make the fabulous decisions of how Saskatchewan is run. As you can see by the, again, nothing, that we went through the second largest or first largest city in Saskatchewan in about 8.5 minutes. So again, turn this. I don't want to make fun. I'm not making fun of people that live in Saskatchewan. Not my thing. I wish more people. Honestly, I wish I wanted to live in Saskatchewan so I could buy a fucking house. I wish more people from BC would come to Saskatchewan so I could buy a house. So I'm not making fun of Saskatchewanians. And you can do things without crowds of boneheads. It's a nice place. For me, it's a nice place to visit. I lived here for 40 years. Or 20. So I had my fill. That's all I'm saying. And I mock everything because I'm a horrible person. It makes me feel better about myself. I'm bullying everybody. That's what's happening. So you love Saskatchewan? Good. You continue loving Saskatchewan. You can love this. I like mountains. I like the ocean. I like a lot of trees that aren't on an angle. And for some reason, I like when road signs don't have a picture of a dildo. And scene. Next town. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I'm in the middle of nowhere. But off down, here in the distance, well, a random dumpster. And I see a curvature to the earth. It's like a hill or something. Heading back to the dumpster for no reason. So, I live in Vancouver where they film 10 million movies, TV shows, everything you can think of. Vancouver. We drove from Vancouver to Rulu, Saskatchewan, where I guess they got a dildo, because my favorite Canadian show, at the very least, of all time, Corner fucking gas. Brent Butt, you, sir, are a fucking god amongst mortal men. Still says it's Rulu. There's not a lot going on. Look closer, baby. You're so wrong. I love this show. We're going to park the car. We're going to walk around and see if we can find actual things that remind us of the TV show. I don't remember the actual, that green, I think they had a fake water tower on the show. So we're going to park the car and look around. I know the actual corner gas set is no longer there. So, oh, there's the, I remember the hockey rink. Let's park somewhere. Well, here we are. This is, I like that they still have Dog River stuff going on. There's like a map over here. I'm going over here. Not a lot going on. Look closer, baby, you're so wrong. Welcome to Dog River. I bet I could actually walk to every one of these. Okay, so the original site of Corner Gas, which is gone. The grain elevator, I think that's gone. The Fumar. Where am I now? I don't even know where I am. We're gonna walk around this. This is gonna be great. As I can see over here, you got the Dog River Hotel still. The, oh my god, this is so cool. The fact that I'm excited by this should scare people. The Rulu Library, which is not, oh, I love this show. Dog River Hotel. The Dog River Howler. I'm walking down the middle of a street like an idiot. That is cool. Nice. See if we can find anything else. Nice. Nice. I think that was Hank's truck. Walk right past this. The Dog River Town Hall, which I don't honestly remember in the show. Let's see what else there is. Stuff. It's the Liquor and Insurance Store. I believe that was West Humboldt. Okay, so this is the Dog River Curling Rink. Hurry hard! Hurry hard! Alright, I don't know what else there is. I'm pretty sure, see, that's gotta be a plaque. Yep. That's Oscar and Emma's house. I don't know who lives there now. Poor guy. Dorks like us coming by all the time. Oscar and Emma's house in Dog River. This does not look very lived in at this point. Nice place though. Well, this begs the question, which way do we want to go now? There's not a lot going on. Look closer, baby, you're so wrong. That's why you could stay so long. But there's not a lot going on. I hope somehow Brent Butt just got 50 bucks from that. Or Greg Dorothy. Some kind of a map where you stick a pin where you came from, I guess. Awesome show. I didn't film this before because reasons, but I like the little sticker on it. More or less, it's an abandoned vehicle. It says, "Ride ain't free, gas or ass." I think we know how that works. So I didn't come up close enough. This is the Dog River Hotel. I think we're gonna go in and see if there's anything. Ooh, the buck. Oh, you know, I'm doing it. How do you get in here? Nope. Yes. Bucket of barley beer. Now we'll see what happens. Unfortunately, a lot of stuff is actually gone. I guess the show hasn't been on the air for, I don't know, 5 or 10 years. Dog River Fumar. That doesn't look like it. That doesn't look like it. It might have been here. Alright, well, that might be it. We're almost to the actual corner gas. We'll see what that hole in the ground looks like. Well, I guess this would be the end of our little tiny trip through Rulu. It's kind of sad a lot of ways because there's nothing much here. There's no souvenir shops. If you look at the map, there's no grain elevator anymore. Obviously, corner gas and the Ruby are gone. I recognize the trees. Well, Rulu, it's nice seeing you. Nice map. Stay classy. I'm sad there wasn't at least a sign. I like your little plaques and stuff. So, all right. Laters. If I could remember the second song, I would do it right now. But I'm not gonna do it. Maybe later. Hey kids, you can tell right now, different shirt, different hat. See this hat? Because we were just in. I'm doing what I'm doing right now. I'm doing a little disclaimer, a little heads up for you, the viewer. You. We were just in Corner Gas, the town of Rulu, Saskatchewan, which is Dog River. Hence why I have this hat on. I didn't wear it when we were there. But I was wearing a Thunderface shirt, which was a band that was in the show. Anyways, I did a little video just as we left town to talk about that. And we'll talk about the shirt I was wearing. But unfortunately, in that piece of video, I was enjoying some Fuddruckers burger still. So there's this huge chunk of cheese, I think coagulated nacho cheese and or bun right here. So I don't know how to pixelate my face. The video's going to still be here. So you might want to go to the bathroom. Or turn your head away unless you're one of those weirdos who likes watching people pop zits and shit. Because I'm embarrassed. Like usually I have gray hair in my nose. It makes it look like there's boogers hanging out, but it's not. So I later on in the video I have some gum, but right in this particular spot that you're going to look at right now, sorry, my apologies. If you paid to watch this, I'll give you a refund. I'm sorry. I'm just sorry. I just want to make a point before we get too far from Rulu. We're walking around Rulu looking for stuff from Corner Gas. Corner Gas, great show. If you've never seen Corner Gas, what the hell's wrong with you? Best Canadian show ever. It's available on, I don't know, Amazon, Netflix, all over the planet. Great show, best show. It was in a little town called Dog River. So we're in Rulu, which is Dog River, basically. I walk into the bar wearing this shirt. Stuck out my third chin while I looked at it. I'm wearing a Thunderface shirt. If you watch the show, you know what a Thunderface is. I walk in the bar with Thunderface. It was a band on the show. I walk into the one place that's still standing from the show wearing a Thunderface shirt. Can I help you? Doesn't know what the fuck I'm wearing. Has no idea. But nice. She was helpful. She directed us to the one place in town with souvenirs. Yes. So, not to begrudge her. Maybe she never saw the show. She knew it existed. But she had no idea what the hell I was wearing. I might as well wear my Corner Gas shirt. Maybe that might have... It's like, oh look, an idiot tourist. Yay! So here we are in Moose Jaw. Moose Jaw. I can say it like camels too. I can say Moose Jaw. I don't know how that works. What's the big thing about Moose Jaw? They have a giant moose. They don't have a giant moose jaw. They have a giant moose. It's the friendly city. Oh, I knew somebody had to be. I know I don't live there. Yeah, Moose Jaw. That's the friendly city, and they got a giant... It's not even a real moose. How can you say you got the world's largest moose when it's not even a real moose? It's like a stuffed moose. It's a caricature of a moose. It's a metal moose. I wish it was a metal moose. Ooh, metal. Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go to the I guess the downtown area and see if we can find Al Capone's bones. Maybe Geraldo will be here looking for something. The tallest building probably in Moose Jaw, as you have already mocked, the Jaw Khalifa, or the Moose Jaw Khalifa, the Moose Jaw Tower. Doesn't matter. And was that a nuclear power fucking silo? I don't know. And this is what, the Moose Jaw River? I'm assuming everything's Moose Jaw something. I don't know. That right there is Al Capone's. It's Capone's hideaway. It was a cool town. Like that's Capone's. It could have been Capone's car. I don't know. Everybody says they got Capone's car. A lot of people don't know. Maybe they don't. I don't know. Maybe they do. Apparently, somehow, Al Capone ran his whiskey through Moose Jaw, which I don't understand. It doesn't make sense. It's not even right by the border, but there's like tunnels and haunted hotels. And people actually somehow making a living off of taking people on a tour of the haunted hotels down here. I don't know how. I just don't know. So this is the tourist center where you can move. Oh, that's not parked there. That you actually can probably go on a tour.
Ride that son of a bitch.
That's cool. There's a gazebo with old people, and a giant moose and a snowbird. Dun, 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 dun. That's not actually that's the actual Olympics theme. I don't care that the snowbirds use it. I would rather, you know what I'd rather hear for the snowbirds? Is Dreams by Van Halen.
They couldn't.
They could not do, well, they did that with the Blue Angels.
The Blue Angels would rape them.
Yeah, the Blue Angels, you don't want to be raped by a Blue Angel. Nobody wants to be raped by a Blue Angel. Getting out of the car. A snowbird and a moose walk into a bar. So many jokes, writes itself. So behold the majesty of the giant non-moose that looks like a moose, and the, I don't know if that was ever a real snowbird, but there it is. That's what you got in Moose Jaw, besides Al Capone's tunnels. All right, moving on. I don't know. I know it's. I don't think it's a real moose. I don't think it's a real moose. It doesn't look like one. It doesn't fart. If it was real, I think a Newfie would have driven into it by now. Where is Squirrel? Where is Squirrel? I see Gopher. Gopher. But no squirrel. Where are Boris and Natasha? Oh, there's Mac the moose.
Yeah.
Was Bullwinkle a moose?
Bullwinkle was a moose.
So Rocky was a squirrel.
Rocky was the squirrel.
Okay.
Flying squirrel.
Fair enough.
Hence the snowbird.
Okay, I've been informed that this is anatomically correct. That does not look like a moose sack to me. That's a moose knuckle. It's called a moose knuckle. Yeah, so we were going to go to the Moose Jaw tourist center, I guess. When we walked in, and politely we're told, just so you know, we're closing in 2 minutes. Which is the most polite way somebody has ever told me to fuck off.
That's pretty much what it was.
But I'm okay with that. That's nice. I like a polite fuck off. Instead of just opening the door and go, get out of here!
We're closed. Fuck off.
So we're leaving town. We're going, I think the next stop is Swift Current.
We're leaving Saskatchewan.
Well, we had to go through Swift Current. Then we're leaving Saskatchewan. Laters. I did not anticipate the glacier in the middle of Saskatchewan today. I guess this is why
30 degrees.
It is 30 degrees. Holy sh... Oh, no. Oh, I'm an idiot. I think this might be potash. This could very well be potash.
Oh.
I'm not entirely sure. Look at the tint. I think that's potash. Well, but it's milk. No, some of that's potash. See the Saskatchewan something plant.
Okay.
I don't know. I could be wrong. I think some of that is potash.
I thought I saw ice.
That is wild. That's wild stuff. That's wild stuff. Good thing I woke up in time for this. I think let's see. That's snurdy. I think that we're going to see a potash plant somewhere here. I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times. Today, wrong 27 times at least. At least. Hey, what you're looking at there, I guess, is Swift Current, which is famous for being Swift Current, being the only real town between Moose Jaw and Alberta, I guess. I don't mean to sound condescending or be a dick, okay? I'm sorry. It just doesn't, I don't know. Get a Google book. I didn't prepare for this. It's called bad tourism. I am a bad tourist. Bad tourists say stupid, oh, they get the big D. Bad tourists say stupid shit and do stupid shit. Ooh, Starbucks, huh? Oh, do we need a third Starbucks today? Do you want to give them a third shot? You know, I might not be against the Starbucks. All right, well, Swift Current has a Starbucks. So to me, thumbs up. Thumbs up for me. You're all right. Swift Current. Let's see if I can get some Swift Current syrup in my goddamn coffee. Well, I'm pretty sure that was the end of anything interesting in Swift Current. Nothing personal, Swift Current. You got a great name. It's a nice, clean town. You have amenities that I appreciate. Being a goober.
Take the next left.
You're right. Then take the next left, which is up there by the museum, I guess. That's what it looks like. Anyways, thanks, Swift Current, for all your hospitality. The last 2.5 minutes that we were here. I think that's the last thing in Saskatchewan to see, so we're heading to Alberta. I'm sure I'll think of something Smartass to say before we get there. It could happen. Before it gets too loud. As we're leaving Saskatchewan, the best song about Saskatchewan. It's a twister! It's a twister! Holy crap, I love to see this rain stuff. It's nice. I'm hoping there's going to be a lightning flash. For my luck, it'll actually hit the cab of the car and I'll die.
We're grounded by the tires.
We're grounded by tires?
Yeah.
Well, I'm grounded by my level-headedness. Come on! One lightning strike on film, for God's sakes. Is that too much to ask? I guess it is. So dumb I am. We're in the middle of a pisser, and it stopped raining. But I'm like, why is it still dark? It's the forest fires. So we're back. We're almost in Alberta, and all the smoke that came from the northern Alberta forest fires is blowing south, and now we get to go through that delicious haze of hickory burning goodness. Hickory sticks, that beautiful smell of barbecue potato chips everywhere we go. Which, I'm sorry that it's happening, but it smells alright, I guess. Well, I believe that, Cypress County. I believe we are coming to the end of our Saskatchewan. That may be an Alberta sign. It seems like it's odd that it's off the road like it is. Welcome to Alberta! Home of backward-thinking governments. That's just how I feel. So thanks, Saskatchewan. As much as I mocked a lot of things, it was nice. It was nice. It was very pleasant. People were nice. What?
You saw moose balls?
Yeah, we saw a lot, yeah. No, we didn't have to call the authorities once.
Nope.
I had no real complaints. I had a couple of tiddly gripes. Yeah, I got to go to the corner gas town where they really don't have a lot of corner gas stuff anymore. Where's the face again? I'm enjoying some gum. Thank you, Saskatchewan. I don't know if I'll ever see you again. I'm sure that you're better for not having me in you, if you will. Yes, you got better things to do. You know, you got better people than I am. All right, so we're in Alberta. We're entering Medicine Hat, famous for two things that I'm aware of. One of them is Trevor Linden, hockey guy. Number two, Terry Clark. I've got better things to do. It's the gas city, so they eat a lot of beans here. That's my first dig at Medicine Hat. Yeah, we're gonna maybe go to the downtown and what? You got something?
Is that why Terry Clark always wears a hat?
No, that's not why she wears a hat. No, it's not. It's because she's a cowgirl. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Big fan. So we decided to take a side turn. Oh, this is a one-way street. Okay, well, yeah. We learned something today. Now we are the idiots.
Yep.
We are the idiot frickin' tourists. I should have been paying attention instead of looking at my phone. Good thing that guy honked at us. I'm sure we would have eventually learned when a car had onto us. And they're like, they're from BC, what do they know? Duh. That's kind of funny. All right, well, let's try this again. I don't even know if I want to put this on the video now. I probably will because it's so dumb. It's funny.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down a block and turn left.
Spirit Cowboys?
Yeah, that's Spirit Cowboys. The spirit of
Creepy.
the spirit of one-way streets. I had to pause this while we
Figured it out.
figured out what the hell we were doing. Yeah, so this is the old-timey downtown of Shut Up and Wear It. Nice. You can see the old, paint jobs inside of the building, the caparol, or what the hell it says, sweet caparol. But this is cool. I like these old towny things. I'm surprised they don't turn this into a movie set because it's so, you don't see this kind of thing anymore. I don't think.
No.
It's kind of cool. So we're gonna dick around a little bit downtown, drive up and down, and then we're probably gonna go to our hotel if we don't go down the wrong way, down a one-way street again. So I'm gonna say, I'm gonna turn this around. I'm gonna conclude today's programming day on day, I've lost track. I have no freaking clue anymore what day it is. I think it's day 4, right? It's day 4 of, so Quatra? Day 4 of our road trip on the Bad Tourism series. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I don't know what the hell you're doing. I don't know why anybody would watch this. I might watch this. I don't care what you do before you go to bed. If this is what makes you fall asleep, thank you. Like, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. We'll see you in the next one when we go to various southern Alberta tourist meccas. See how that goes. Evening, all.